how are you? I'm still Ngei, who's a photographer at Studio 90s. Studio 90s started back in 2014. That I was one of the co-founders of the Studio 90. That's why I started. As a background for my background, I'm an accountant by profession and a photographer by occupation. I had no idea that I was going to be a photographer, but where it started when I was working as a manager in one of the studios. That's where it started, where I was doing accounts. That's when I started appreciating photography and the art in it. Photography is just about all expression, art, beauty, in all those kinds. Yeah. My target market, especially in the Studio 90s, is about family. Our core mission is uniting families through photography. That's what is my strength, dealing with the families. Families encompasses from the baby boom, kids, graduations, events, weddings, anything or anywhere that is incorporating a family. When the client comes in, the process is normally quite easy because you just welcome to the reception. Then we ask you what assistance do you need or how do you want to be assisted, what kind of service do you require from us or from me, and when you specify, basically you say you want studio photography. You're taken to the studio, you're shown where to prepare yourself. Once you're done preparing yourself, then I come in, take the photos. Then after that, you go and select them in the computer. Once you're done selecting, at that point is when you're given the pricing. Initially, you will have been explained about the costing. So once you're done with the selecting, then you charge according to what you have selected, right? Then after that, you are given the timing when you receive your work. Whether it's soft copies only, whether it's printing, framing, or mounting, you are given according to the quantity of the work that you have to be done to you. Also, I've met many people through photography, of which I've learned how to diversify the investments through these people that keep on meeting, especially when you're out there in the events. You meet different people who are you're capturing different forums of people, and you keep on listening to what they are saying, and it gives an eye open. You just get informed and you learn more and more as the time goes by. Families, I will say that that's my best moments. Family shots, kids. Some of the great works that we have done and we are proud of, which I was part of it, and part of the 90s team, was the marathon for Margaret Kenyatta. When the Pope came in, the President Obama when was in, we were all involved in those. In the coverage of those events, as you can see, the photos are on the display. That's the work of Studio 90s, among other people that we cooperated in. From perspective of a talent or a gift, is very promising because it's something that you do that is you're enjoying in life, and you never get tired of what you love doing, right? In 10 years, I would say photography will be such a competitive thing by the fact that there are so many schools that have been opened that are teaching photography. So I want to believe it to be like a career like any other career for those who love it. Within the studio, the challenge can be when you are overbooked and there are so many people, they realize that you have delayed in delivering their work. It's not a good thing to frustrate the customer when they come and you have not done as per the timing you had promised. But you always have to make an apology, but that's one of the challenges, which is a positive challenge, as long as there are many people, and that's our wish. From a business perspective, it's very good. It's a good thing to do. It's a good generating income, but on the other hand, it's a very interesting career because you learn a lot and you meet many people of different kinds, of all sorts. 5 years from now, now that I'm based on a studio as a photographer, my wish is to have a one-stop shop in the field of photography as far as events are concerned. Like when you come to book for a wedding and want us to cover it, not only the photos or the video that we do, but we provide the entire package of the tents, the seats, all that comes with covering of that event, live streaming of events, the big events. That's what I'm working on to achieve that goal. Some of the platforms that we have used for marketing Studio 90s in the field of photography are the social media, the referrals, and the good friends that keep on coming back. The Studio 90s page is Studio 90s, as in 90Z. That's how you type it on Facebook. Instagram, Studio 90s. Twitter, the same, Studio 90s.